All right, Rich and I are gonna do this again. Talk about some of the stocks from last week. Rich got into GIS and was pretty successful. I'm still in GPK, so we'll talk through kind of what our strategy was for that. Let Rich talk about how GIS worked for him, and then we'll get into GPK. So go ahead, Rich. Go ahead, pull GIS up, and we can start talking.
All right. All right. Can you see the General Mills
Yep.
chart? All right. So the original estimate was it was gonna hit the limit within 5 to 11 days using the ATR, and I put it to the test. So it actually hit it. As you can see, I bought into this on this day at the black line right here. So 77.39, and it hit it within 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Hit the limit. So it was actually a little quicker than was expected. And again, that's using these ATRs. So 1.83, you know, do the average in that. I believe I used the ATR of like 1 month or something, or 1 year or something. But I ended up getting a rough estimate of 5 to 11 days. So that held true again. So I'm gonna try to apply that same math to the next one and see if the ATR also holds true again. So, but to walk you through, I don't believe I talked about how I place the channels, but um, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just kind of look at where I place the line there, and when it comes to the spacing, I kind of just went with my gut and just spread it out until I just decided to stop. There's no actual like rule on how far I stretched it or anything. I just gave a nice little area of like just made a nice decent channel in there. And then another thing that was done differently is instead of the 1 to 1 ratio, it was 1.5 to 1 or 1.5 ratio to 1. So the risk to reward, there's more reward compared to the risk. So that's what it did. And it just so happened you bought into it. It did kind of worry me on the following day. As you can see, it dropped below into the channel, and then it ended up closing out at around the price I bought it at. So I was okay, holding true. And then it gapped up, had a solid green day the following day, and then it gapped up again, hit a limit. So it was a successful trade. General Mills, I hope to continue the trend. So, but in this case, it only moved like 3%. So, being that I'm only using about $300, I want to put the same principle, the same rules, but I want to apply it to a smaller, to a lower priced share. I just have a feeling I'm going to look closer into it, but I have a feeling that the 1.5 to 1 ratio is going to be a lot more. So you're talking like maybe a 10% gain to a 5% loss,
Mm.
something to that nature, and that's what I'm really looking for. I don't want to mess around with this 3% because go put in all this work and then you walk away with $8. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So I don't want to do that again, and I don't want to waste my time with that. So,
Yeah.
but all in all, it was a good trade.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it looks good.
All right, stop.
Yeah, I'll bring up GIS here. I could talk about, or not GIS, that's yours. I could talk about all right, so I bought into GPK. So GPK, see if we can zoom it in here. Okay, so again, this one it was kind of like, well, it's kind of like yours a little bit. So Um, this was one that it had like a minus almost 4% day right here. So it fell all the way through. It never really got to this fan line, but the following day it opened at the fan line and started going up. And it had like a real, you can't see it really, but it's a real long tail right here. Um, it was a real good day. So I ended up buying in at the that gray line right there. So it's like 21.88. It looks like. And I just did the 1-to-1 ratio for my idea, and this is kind of what I've been doing for my stops recently. I know I've been kind of playing with this to figure out what's best, because before I was like, oh, I'm just gonna find where the natural the natural resistance is on the chart here, which would be in this area, but sometimes it's like really far down or whatever the case is. So to avoid, like it's awesome to talk about or to think about having like a 14% gain or 20% gain or something like that. But when you set those limits like that, it makes it just increases the time you hold that stock by so much. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Fibonacci lines. So if I bought in here, which I did, I'll go to the next level below the level I bought into. So if this is like the level I bought into, I'll go down to this level, and I'm like, all right, so this line, and I've put it down to here just based off of some of these candlesticks that I could see where they were on this Fibonacci line. So that gives me 5% is what I'm looking to try to make. Um, and we can see that it did rise up. It hit this fan line and started to get a little bit of resistance, and then it's fallen back down, and then gapped back open on Friday. Friday, I think there was a lot of different stocks that gapped open. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It ended up being, what was that, like a dragonfly? I think is what they call that looking thing there. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty good right now. I think I'm about halfway, or a little bit over halfway to making my profit. It just needs to really get past this fan line. I think once it gets past that fan line, I think it's going to break out. But that's
So
what I'm.
Monday's actually a big day for this one, right?
Yep, Monday will look good.
Because because it's at a crossroad right now.
Yeah. So the crossroad, yep, is going to be Monday. You can.
Do you have the futures yet for this one, or is it reflecting any futures?
I mean, I don't have futures for this one particular, but let's see. Like futures right now, everything looks kind of green, but we all know that'll change between now and then. So
What's the ticker for this one?
GPK,
GPK. Let's see.
Golf Papa Kilo.
Let's see if I can find the futures.
Oh, okay.
If it's green futures, that's a good sign.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, if it pops, that'll be good.
Graphic Packaging Holding Company.
Mhm.
Uh, After hours, it's just showing 0%. There's no futures reflecting.
Yeah. Yep. Its last earnings was like a 19% surprise on earnings.
You
5%.
got some dividends coming, huh? A
Yeah,
little while.
in December. I probably won't have it by then though. Hoping to be out by that. Yep. But that's that one. So I feel pretty good. Pretty good about it. Make 5%. That'd be real good. So.
All right, well, I guess we'll pull that one up next time.
Mhm.
See what happens.
Yeah, for sure. Did you have something that you were looking at this time around? Did you said you
Uh,
want to get back into one, or do you gotta go find one?
no, I gotta go find one. I gotta start from scratch again.
Okay.
I don't want to like deviate too much of how I'm doing it
Yeah.
because it was successful last time. So
Yeah, exactly. The goal is to find something that we can repeat.
uh, let's see. Uh, Not sure what's something happened.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, hit stop or hit ignore. Oh no, you hit the wrong
All
button.
right,
Do it again.
wrong one. Start again.
Yeah.
I think it's his mouse. Yeah, I got a funky mouse right now. I think it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, there we go. Looks good.
All right. Let's see. So I was just checking this out. I'm trying to like skip the whole news. So I like the Fed, the General Mills or GIS. It was like common sense tells you that there's a good possibility it would be successful in the foreseeable future, being that the inflation's bad and people are not making as much money and gas is higher. It's like a cheaper way of getting food. So
Yeah.
I would assume it would do better. And maybe that was the case why it went up. But I like to kind of capture something going on in the news in the U.S. economy, if possible, and apply it to um, apply it to a upward momentum channel of some sort. So that's what I was trying to do with this screener here. But I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna skip the group thing because I was not successful last time I was messing with that. So yeah, that turned out really bad. It gets funky because like I think we talked about this before, but it's like right off the bat you're like, oh, 1 week relative performance consumer defense, like that's a good one, right? That's the highest one. Or let's look at a month, like, oh, look at that one, basic materials.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean like next week it's going to be good,
That's
so
true.
it's
Yeah.
like this is just like a snapshot in time and now. So like who cares? In my opinion, like who really cares? This could be deceiving.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. What do they say? Like past
uh,
performance doesn't predict prior or
yeah, it's just not. I don't know. Just I didn't have much luck with that trying to forecast using that. So
hmm.
let me see. All right. This one, this one I'm gonna save. So next time we do this, I can start from the top again,
Yeah.
where I left off, I
That'd be
guess.
yeah. That'd be good.
Because I don't really remember what I picked here. So um, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do price. Okay, so I want to do the price thing. So I'm gonna do like under $20. I know you don't agree with that, but I just want to see.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're gonna do pattern. This is the main thing. We're just gonna do trending line support strong, and that leaves 199. So let's see. Let's see what the channel up strong looks like. It's 35. So, and then of course I don't want to mess with. I don't want to get in the tax world, so I'm gonna stick with U.S. and that leaves me 26. So let's check that out first to see um, if anything looked decent. See, this one's funky. I don't know about this one. This one might be a. What is this? It looks real jumpy. Like I don't know.
How much is it trading at? Does it say? It's
Uh,
like $9.98.
yeah, but it's real. Look at these gaps right here. That's scary to me.
Yeah,
So
I'd want to see what the volume is. It's probably
so
nothing.
Bolero Corporation looks pretty solid.
Hmm.
Looks like it's consolidating right here on this support line.
Yeah.
Might want to take a look at that one. Let me write that down. BOWO. No, I'll just put it in the. Just look at it here. So what is Bolero Corporation? I don't even know what that is. All right, 12 to 14. So I'm just gonna, if it were to, so I'm gonna get my info line here. I think it's this one. So let's say I buy into it tomorrow. Let's say it's about right here. You know, what is going on here? Oh, it's my mouse. That's what it is. All right. So let's say it does go up to about right here.
Yeah.
That's 15%.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So it is. I don't know about the smaller price stocks. They seem to move more, but and then you're looking at like a 7% loss. So I'm happy with that level.
When did it report earnings?
Yeah, that's the next step here. Let me see. Uh, Never. No, I don't know. It's not showing.
No. Click on that red E.
The red E.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking. I was looking down here for some reason. Uh,
Where's the?
so earnings was lower, right?
Is it
About
neg?
600% lower. That's not bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But
Yeah.
it looks like it's trying to push through that.
All right.
I mean, look at the buyback the next day.
Yeah.
Like that's a solid hammer right there. And then it's challenging it on this day.
Yeah.
If it gaps up tomorrow, I'd imagine it going continuing up, like it's gonna push through.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a channel, so that's a good sign. Like that means that it's been going up for since what, May?
Yeah.
Up and down, but all ultimately it's been going all the way up. May was $8, got all the way up to 14. That's huge. With that price level, that's huge. That's almost double. Um, but I don't know what bowl is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't want. What is bowl? Bolero Corporation. So if it's like gas or something like that, that's really volatile. I hate that word, by the way. Volatile. Vol is an operator bowling entertainment. Okay, so it's a bowling center.
Mm.
Which like, all right, so you got a family. You ain't got much money, not enough to go to no damn Disney, right? Because it's like $200, $300 a ticket. Um, Gas is expensive, so you're not gonna want to travel out of town. Bowling might be a pretty booming entertainment right now. Bowling in movie theaters again,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So this might be something I would be interested in, just based off those facts.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, do not give me your money to invest in. I'm not a broker. Yeah.
We're
I'd
not
probably get fired right off the bat. Like, oh
yeah
god,
we're
get
not
rid of this guy.
we're not using Coors Light to trade today.
Yeah. No, I'm sober, and I got coffee in. Maybe I should, because I had success last time. So,
Oh, that's the secret.
so we got Aspirian Therapeutics.
Yeah.
So this one looks like it's fixing to bounce off here. That one looks pretty good too. I don't know about this medical field anymore. Um,
It's supposed to be recession proof.
is it?
Yep.
I mean, so what is it? Is it a pharmaceutical company? All right, it's pharmacies.
Yeah. There's a lot of money there.
Yep. Um,
It's cheap.
all right, so there's two that are interesting. I'm gonna go back to. I got a couple more tabs here. Right now, I'm kind of leaning on Bull. I'll check out the ESPR.
Mhm.
So like all this stuff I'm looking at, this is already to the moon. That's a crazy wick right there, though. I don't know what the hell happened here, but like this one, it's like I'm looking. I don't want to get in after I missed it. I missed the wave. It's like kind of like surfing, I guess.
Yeah.
So this one's consolidating here. Oil and gas EP. I'm not interested. I don't know. It's just I feel like there's a lot of politics in oil and gas right now, and I'm not interested in it right now.
Mhm.
Uh, Ruth's Hospitality. I don't know what that, but that's a huge
Yeah.
spike here.
Yeah. Something happened.
Um, but it's solid up, and then now it's like it doesn't know what it wants to do right now. I don't know about that one. Let's see, got one there. All right, so it looks like Bowl. All right, let me check out ESPR here. Let me make sure that's what it is. ESPR. ESPR is ESPR. Experian. Well, it looks like it's showing a positive like reversal. I like the way that looks.
Yeah, it just reported positive earnings too.
Positive earnings. Yep, that's a good sign. It's not negative 600% like bowling. I know you get more hung up on the numbers. Like I don't know. I'm not really.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a make or break for me. Not. So let's do. Let's see the info line here. I just want to see how much a return is potentially. 21%. It's
Yeah.
pretty nice
That'd be good.
compared to probably like 6%, 7%. I'm willing to lose,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I'm just gonna do the 1.5. So news wise, like people wise, like the human factors, we'll call it, is I'm leaning more towards bowling than therapeutics. But like you said, the medical field is never gonna go away.
Yep.
So this might be a more stable something to invest in. You can see a stable trend. It's pretty stable. You can see it just it's nice and solid, like wave after wave.
Yep.
With bull, let's see the trend here. So bull's a little more shaky. So it kind of goes up and down, and then it's like straight shot, and then it's down, up, down. But it's not like solid wave. So this one here, you can see the two. So I'm not sure about this. Is kind of a little more unpredictable.
Yeah.
Um, so, but if we do like a trend line here, let's see, just do a straight trend line here. It might be something to put on your watch list.
Bowl.
Just
Yeah.
yeah, bowl. It's just based off the fact that it does have a trend to it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Uh, but if you see, look at how dead it was in the past, and then it dropped down, and then it started to like get back in the making. I want to say this was the COVID time. I think
Oh, maybe.
I
Yeah.
want to say this is when COVID was rampant. It's just straight trading sideways, barely moving, no volume.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, here comes COVID, gone. Everybody's like, "Hey, let's take off our masks. Let's get back in there." And then it just started going up, and it's
Yeah.
continuing to go up. So it is a positive trend. It's going up,
Yeah.
and now we got a money problem. And I don't know about you, but bowling's one of the cheaper family activities you can do. Um,
Where's the?
so
Trying to see what the volume is for this thing.
I can go to maybe.
1.3 million. That's pretty good. So
Oh, that's good.
I just ran it through the screener. You know, I was showing you kind of the stuff I use.
Uh,
It checks all my boxes. I'm gonna throw it on my watch list.
bolded.
Hmm.
Uh, so it made it through how many?
I did the. It's got a 34% average return potential. It's a it's a 2 on the Zax buy. It's number 8 and it's IBD. It's ranked 8th in its industry, and it's got 1 million average volume. So onto the list it goes.
All right, I'm just looking at like I don't know different things that Finviz has to offer here as ESPR. I think I'm gonna go with my gut on this one, and I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Bull.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with my gut. Um, I just hope it doesn't wick down like this, because if it does, I'm screwed. It's
That
probably gonna
Yeah, when it wicked
it'll hit
down,
a what's that?
when it wicked down like that, it hit the 200-day moving average and then bounced off it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that was like right after earnings too. That was the next day.
Mhm.
It looked like there was a hell of a sell off, right? And then
Yep.
hit the 200 moving day, and then everybody bought back into it again.
Yep.
Hmm. So I think I'm in the clear then. I don't think I'm gonna hit another wild day like that. I'm all right. So, all right. Do you want me to start plotting, or you want me to get out and have you start doing something? Or
Oh,
I already picked mine, so I'm gonna go with bull. But now I'm gonna plot it all out and get
yeah.
the thing going.
I was just drawing some fans for bowl real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, we'll just compare.
Yeah.
I'll put my channels on here real quick.
Mhm. And then when I get done with the fans here, I'll look at what did you say the other one was? ESPR.
Yeah. All right. It's looking like a 9% gain. I mean, I could probably squeeze more out of it, but I'm not trying to get too greedy here. Just
Yeah. Okay.
let's see. Let's do 6.5. All right. Now the ATR. I'm expecting it to hit. Let's see. 1465. It's currently 1344. It's moving about. So $1.20 a day. So what was it? Minus 75%. It wasn't it minus 75% we did or something like that?
Something like that.
So 0.83 minus 75%. So 20 cents a day. 20 cents. Crap.
Divide 20.
It's about,
Six,
I say about
six,
six,
7. Yeah, six.
six.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a 6 to 10 days.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in a text box right here or something if I can. I'm not sure how to do that though.
Oh, that's Little text box.
Ah, I don't know where it went. What was it? 6 to 10 days. All right, 6 to 10 days based off -75%, 14-day ATR. All right.
You want to see what the fans look like?
All right. Let's see. I think I'm done here. Me. I'll add it to my favorite later. All right.
All right. So here's what I got for bowl, just to give you an idea. Um,
Mm.
so I've got the fans drawn up here. It looks like it's just bounced off of this one. So who knows? Like when it's in this kind of area, no real telling. We'll know for sure on Monday which way it goes. Um, that's what it looks like. That's how I got it.
Hmm.
All right. So for mine, so I don't have one that's like ready to go really. I guess the closest one I have, I got a little note that this is AMN. It's a healthcare services that if and I bought into this one before and made 9% back there. I have a note that if this one opens above the fan line on Monday, I would buy into it. But that is going to depend on where. Like if it opens up here, or it's like in this type of area, I might not be interested. Because just looking, and I would do this one kind of like the way that I have been doing mine recently that are in this green level. Is instead of setting my stop, I'd set my limit first. I'd set my limit for like here, which will be that's like 5% or so. That's if it opens, like so the higher it opens, the smaller that percentage is gonna get. So if I can't make like 5% off of it, I'm not gonna be interested. But
Uh,
yeah,
so it can't gap up pretty much. It's got to open basically where it closed, ideally, right?
yeah, or below. Like if it opens like low, I'd be interested. You know.
Because you're planning on it bouncing off that fan line, right?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Just gonna hit this fan line and then bounce up, and
Yeah, it
then
looks like a clear path. After if it hits that, there's nothing in the way,
yep, yep.
and
That's
it's the green too. So
mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the only tricky part because I don't like buying in this area so much because you can get some good ones like not which is the one that I have. I don't have too many more that are like this one. Is above. It's like off the chart right now. Harry's off the chart right now. Uh, this one's coming back down. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, the ones that I'm in, um, like CLH is was I mean it gapped open and then fell down and then closed high on Friday, so that's good. Looking for 7% on that one. We've got Myers Industries. This one also gapped, gapped up open. Friday was a good day. A lot of my stuff gapped open.
It's got a hammer too, so that's a positive sign.
Is that good? Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, so like that's how so like the so like if you just look at the where like if you were to where the top is,
yep.
actually it would be like where the bottom of the green hammer is, the box.
Mhm.
That's where it opened, and then it like had a sell off. So like just I just
Mm,
imagine that's how I picture. I just imagine a bunch of people just selling, 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 and then they're like, nah, nah, we gotta buy back in, buy, and then it kind of reversed back past, and then it did kind of sell off just a little bit,
yeah.
just there's a small wick there.
Yep.
It would have been better if it was like a solid green, like it didn't stop buying into the close.
Yeah.
That would be a good sign. But it does show like the buyers are in charge.
Yeah. And it could have been too where it like opened, went up to that wick, sold all the way off, and then bought all the way back up to here before close. So
Yeah, yeah, that could have happened too. Either way, it's like it's showing up the buyers are in control, in my opinion.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I hope because it like there's no resistance between here and there. You know what I mean? So like uh, it should be in the clear. We'll see what happens. This one was really good. So this one I was kind of concerned about. I bought a few days ago, and it started like doing that whole stepping stone down, and I was like, all right, well, here's the fan line that I was basing my buy-in off of. So it went all the way to the fan line. I probably should just waited to buy in, but I had a little bit of FOMO going on.
Mhm.
But then it gapped way up, open, and then this one is almost like the opposite of that hammer you were talking about because it went all the way up and then it fell back down. I mean, it's still the buyers. I think are still in control, but um, we'll see what happens with this one. You talked
Yeah,
about.
it's still I think they call that a marabuza or marabuza or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we talked about GPK, TA. The TA was one that I was just trying to take advantage of an opportunity. So on earnings day, or the day after earnings, because it was all the way up here, right? And then earnings released after hours, and then the next day it had a 22% loss in one day, right? So
Jeez.
I was like, all right, I think it's going to go back up, right? Um, and it
Unless
did.
you're Amazon, right?
Yeah, unless you're Amazon. Yeah. So it started to like it had a good day here, like a 5% day here, then gapped open. It was going up. I'm trying to make about 12% off of this one. So it crossed this downward fan line, so I thought it was good. I was like, oh man, if I just get one more good day, I'll make my money. But then it had a bad day, and then another bad day. And it's been challenging this fan line all the way down, and uh, and now it's I think bouncing off of this fan line. So it might start riding back up. So as long as we can get, what's the cross at? Oh, the cross is like next week. So see what happens in the next two
Yeah,
weeks.
that's a scary one in my opinion. Like, it's because one, it's the traveler centers of America, so it's like nobody's got no money to be traveling right now, anyways.
Yeah, but
And
TA is like that's also like what like the truck stop stuff too, or it's like the truckers go there to get gas and stuff.
oh, is it
I think so. Travelers.
Traveler Centers of America?
Yeah.
So TA, I can look it up.
Right.
TA thing. Travel Centers of America operates or franchises travel centers, standalone truck service facilities, and standalone restaurants.
Yeah.
It collects rents, royalties, and other fees from its tenants and franchises. Travel centers offer a range of products, services including diesel fuel, gasoline, as well as non-fuel products and services such as range of truck repairs and maintenance services, diesels. So it's like a trucker, but even then, like the trucking industry is getting hit too right now. Like
Yeah.
with I know that truckers and shipping is all messed up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, you know. And then
Yeah,
SU, this is, oh man, this is like, hey,
almost.
yeah,
Ah,
this is my almost story. So I was trying to make 9%.
that
Bought
sucks.
in here, it gapped way up. Did this, like I thought I was gonna make it on that day. That didn't happen. Came down, 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 kept going down. And then it started coming back up. Again, got to almost the same level here. Back down, up, back down, past the fan. So
So why is it what do you think you did? Like why is it not hit like why is it too high, you know?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. So this was one that I based off of, So I was like, okay, this area is the support. So had I just gone down to the line here, or just a little bit below it, I think it would have sold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just looks kind of
So instead of
like
taking 9%, if I took like 8.5%, I would have probably sold it already.
oh yeah, it would hit the limit.
Yeah.
It's like it make me question like maybe the ratio is too big. Is this was plotted a while back, right? Like the beginning of November or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
SU was this, yeah, the very beginning of November, yep.
So what made you put it so high, like way the hell up there? Was it based off just capturing a certain amount that you're looking for? Or?
Nope. So this was again back at the time where I was like, when I bought it, I was like, okay, so where is the support at? Because for a while there, I was like doing, just basing my limit off of the support. So I didn't think that this was strong enough support to consider. So, but I felt like this area here was support. So I was like, okay, well, I think support's all the way down here. So that's what I made it as. So I set my stop up here, and then I just did 1-to-1 off of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you did that. Damn.
So now, if I were to do it today, I would have, because it's in this level, so I would have made it at least down to this level, and I probably would have just come down to just a little bit, like right. I would have made it probably right here. So
So do you mind if I take this one, SU, and
yeah,
maybe do a
yeah.
quick chart analysis on my end? I'm just curious to see
Mhm.
uh, if if the way I'm doing it would have like mitigated this, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Feel free.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a quick thing here.
All right.
It doesn't look like a channel up type of style, so it's not really my style of company, but
Yeah,
I can do some horizontal stuff.
yeah.
Let me see here. And then maybe like walk you through what I'm seeing, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, because had I dropped that, that would have been 70 cents difference, and it definitely would have. Yeah, because I got within 25 cents of hitting my stop or my limit.
I'm gonna try to like capture as many like
Mm,
reversals.
mm.
All right, let me see. Wish I can like hide the safety. Hey, can you turn that down? Come on, dude. All right, and then when did you buy into it? What day?
I got into it on the 3rd of November.
Oh, that's a while back, right? So third. All right. Yeah, because did that huge gap up like around the 27, 28. Like, well, actually, it's like the September 30th to October 3rd, that huge gap up right there.
Yeah,
That kind of skewed a lot of the trends, in my opinion. It kind of made it all wonky. Like, let's see,
yeah. And it
because
had a
there's not.
huge gap. It had a huge gap down though too from September
Yeah, that
30th,
one. Yeah, I
29th.
see that. So gap down, and that gapping right there, I think, kind of messed up the whole trend,
Mhm.
skewed a lot of the results, and then it's kind of difficult to hit it. But I'm gonna zoom in like even closer. Like you're talking 18th to the day when you bought it,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna put some like channels in there. I'm gonna try it. There's not much to work with. It's kind of a straight shot, really. But
yeah.
uh, let's see. All right, I'm gonna stretch it out. Stretch it out here. I'm not trying to like set it up to like outline what. Oh shit! I just fucked it up. I'm not trying to like set it up to like capture what I want to capture. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just going straight off like almost like borderline like fucking retarded, like drooling on myself, placing it. I'm not like overthinking it.
Yeah,
So I'm just plotting shit, not really thinking about it, just
yeah,
going off basic fucking things, and then I'll look at it afterwards. But
yeah,
I'm not even like gonna attempt to talk through it yet. I'll once I flip the screen, I'll start talking through it, and I guess we'll just freaking see the results. Maybe it's the same. I don't know,
yeah.
but yeah, I already plotted. You want me to switch it up
Yeah, go
or?
ahead. Show it up.
All right, all right. Why is it doing this?
Hit ignore. There you go. Oh.
Oh,
You're sharing. Oh, because you're sharing the. You're sharing the screen.
oh, because
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
what I gotta do? I gotta
Share the.
allow and then switch like that.
There you go.
All right. Can you see the yellow all right, or do I need to change that color?
Yeah. I mean, I can see it, but it's kind of hard color to see.
All right, let me just change up the color and do. I'll do. I don't know, blue. Can you see the blue all right?
Yep.
All right. All right. So what did I do here? All right. So what I did is I just because as you can see, it's kind of like it's trading sideways. Like I'm looking way back in April.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, you mind turning that down? All right. So it's trading sideways. So what I mean by that is that I can't see like a solid channel up or nothing. So since it's going sideways, um, like in general, I'm just gonna throw some horizontal trend lines on there,
Mhm.
and that's what I did. So in this case, I hit it here. Like I didn't really go all the way back here. I'm mainly looking at from here, like July till now. So it hit here. It hit here. I'm looking for like three, at least three. I went ahead and put a line. Here it hit right here,
You still there?
bust through the line, but then it went back up, hit here. So do you see that? How I got the horizontal lines on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
All right. Let me So what I like to picture it as is like these horizontal lines, like the resistance lines or support lines can also turn into resistance lines, right? So just like you already know, right? So it's like it busted through here,
Mhm.
this resistance line, hit another resistance, and it would have been cool if it bounced off and made it support right here, but it didn't. It went back through it, and then it started to make up its mind, hit resistance again, went back, started to make up its mind, and then it just said nope. It gapped down. I mean, it did give dividends that day. So there's really nothing. I don't know the reason why it gapped down right here, but it did. Um, and then it went through. So now once I got the channels or the resistance and support lines here. So zooming in closer. So I'm looking for a trend. I see the horizontal, but now if you look right here, you can kind of see an upward trend right here. So I don't know if you can. I've messed with this before. I'd have to do it again. But have you ever messed with
Oh no, I was just actually
this
look.
movie thing?
Yeah, I was actually just looking at it.
Um,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
so you can like uh,
Yeah, it picked the click right there, and then hit play at the bottom.
so it's you see it moving there.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool. You know,
Yeah.
puts it in different perspective. So let's see. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna. I guess I can't really. Why is it doing it? Oh, it's because I'm in my ATR thing. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. All right, so I'm gonna snip it here. All right. Now, now the channels here. So this is based off of what I see, right? So you can see the upward channel here.
Yeah.
So I placed the channel here and here. Ideally, I'd want another one, right? But it's so tight. You see how tight it is? Like, dang, dang. So if I were to put a 1-to-1 ratio, I would have probably placed it. Let me see if they'll allow me to do it while it's in this play mode. So I would have put it like right here, and I would have made this like way the hell up here. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit so you can see it, and then getting a little crazy. I'll stick with the. Let's just do 1-to-1, I guess.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's not. I mean, it's 1.5. I'm not gonna mess with the numbers, plus I'm not. So there's 1.8. There's an idea, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but so there's 1.8. So buying into it, that's how I probably would have placed it,
Mm.
just based off the trends. Uh, so pushing play. Okay, minus. Well, that's a bad. That's the day you bought it, right?
Yep.
All right. So what? Do you know what price you bought it at? Like
34,
roughly
34.30.
34.30. Where the hell's that at? Way down here at the bottom or something? Is it? You sure it's 34?
Yeah.
I'm getting 40.
And you're on Thursday the 3rd. You're on Friday.
I'm on Friday.
Yeah. Bars
No,
are.
I'm on Thursday.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it says 34.30.
What the fuck?
Like just click on the date. Click on the no. Drag the yeah, drag that back over to the day. And then go and then hit the cogwheel. Yeah, and then type in 34.30.
That's a. That doesn't make no sense.
See,
So
no,
you bought it like at the very bottom or something?
no. It's like
Is that the low of the day?
the low of the day was 33.30.
I wonder why my mine's reflecting 45.
the low. Oh,
No, you see the gray?
yeah, that's crazy because like the high is like 37.20, and my that's crazy.
3430 is like way the hell like below here.
I don't know why yours is different.
3430 is like way the hell down
Are
here.
you using American dollars?
Yeah, I'd hope so. I didn't change nothing. What
you,
the hell?
you want me to show you mine? Cause mine's
That's
yeah, cause mine's like, hold on, what is yours? Open up the watch list panel on the side or whatever. Oh wait, yours you don't have it on your watch list.
yeah. I don't.
Why don't you have so below Suncore Energy, I have another thing that shows me like the last bid, low bid, and low, like the open and close shit. You know what I mean?
So yeah, you're something ain't right here. I'm reflecting like 40 something bucks. You're reflecting
Oh my god,
3430.
I hope it is 40 something. I'll make my money.
Because 3430 is like the lowest it's been since like forever. Few years.
I
3430.
don't know.
Yeah. Since
Uh,
like beginning of 2022.
so I'm on my brokerage account right now, and it says the last price for SU is 35.61.
What?
Yeah. What did you say? 47.
It's SU, right?
Yeah, click on that. Like, click on SU.
SU?
Yeah, click on that. Are you using the right one?
SU.
Oh no, you're using the Canada one. I
Ah,
bought the
son of a
American one.
bitch.
Yeah, there you
God damn it.
go.
Fuck. Were they the same? I don't want to reanalyze this shit.
No, they're not the same. This one's for 34.30.
All right, I'm not. I'm just gonna walk through this shit. Then fucking. Here's the trading line. Look, it's the same thing though. Look, it's the same. Look at the damn chart though. It's the same chart almost. See it
Almost.
gaps down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really though. It's still different.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I knew it. You were using those Canadian dollars. I told you weren't using.
Fucking thing. So here's one. I don't really need to talk through it. You're kind of basically you already understand.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here's one, and then I might throw another one like right here. Like what the hell? Just to kind of hit that other one. And I'm gonna zoom in here. You said you bought it on the third, I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, the third.
Third.
Mhm.
Okay, hit that one. So now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay.
Oh yeah, see. No, I bought it in
And then
for 34.30.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a channel here because
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to make something. But I'm gonna push through just so I can get like a forecast and make another channel here. It's really tight channel. Put it all the way through. Like it's like to the fucking moon. It seems like.
I wish. Yeah.
Damn it, that's wrong. Put it right here. It's about right there. Put it right there. Stretch it out a little bit. All right, so oh my god,
What is
what did
this?
I do?
What is that?
Some Apple stuff.
Oh.
All right, so here's a support line, and then it busted. And then now I'm in a channel. I'm not really looking at the blue lines no more, right?
Okay.
I'll put it in perspective, like when I'm placing the 1-to-1 ratio. But all in all, I'm not looking at the blue lines anymore because I'm looking at the channel. So looking at this channel here, You could see it bounces off here, goes to straight up, and then this is the day that you bought into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so and you bought it for 34.30, so about right there. So I'm gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio. Do right there. Let's just do 30, 30. You said 34.30.
34.30.
Okay, and then you did. Is there like a quick way to doing this? Like,
Yeah. So I did just put the ticks, the profit level ticks at 315, and then the same for it's 315 for the stop.
why is it always 315 or
No, but that's how you get
no?
your
No.
1-to-1. Yeah.
All right, so this is like way too much. You see how much it was?
Yeah.
That was like a oh shit. That's asking a lot, you know. Uh, so I would have probably put it closer to about oh shit. I'm going back down to one. I'm gonna do 1.5, something like that.
All right.
So you would have hit your limit the same day.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. You made 2-3%.
Yeah.
All right,
I
that's
don't
like a quick flip right there.
listen. I don't get out of bed for more than for less than 5%. You know.
All right. So if I was to stretch it out to the max, right,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't go past the channel here. I would just make it about no more than like halfway up the channel. You see how it like goes up to the channel, the top of that channel there?
Yeah.
And I would have did like a 1-to-1 ratio, which if it goes down 1-to-1 off this, that is plummeting.
Yeah.
So that would have been
Now pull it
a
out.
placement.
Pull it out toward it to today.
Pull it out to today. What do you mean?
Like grab the on the 1-to-1 graph you made there. Grab the edge of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. Pull it out to today.
What is it? The 14th? What is it?
Yeah, just that last bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. All right. Yeah.
I would have made my money. See, yeah.
It would have sold when it gapped up.
Yeah.
It would have hit your limit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like how I would have placed it. But like I said, I wouldn't have went way below the because I if it's in my opinion, if it's going below that channel there,
Mm-hmm.
then like it's gonna go like to the abyss. You know, like like I'm not gonna that channel is like my risk area. But honestly, like because of that huge bar, I would have probably stretched out the channel about like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I say the huge bar, I'm talking this one here, the
Yeah.
one you bought into.
Mm-hmm.
So for shits and giggles, let's just go back to the day you bought it and then watch it. See, it would have sold right the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would have sold again, you know, and again,
Yeah.
and again, maybe. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe that helped a little bit or put something else in perspective, I guess. But
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just reinforces the way I'm trying to do it now to where I'm going just to that the Fibonacci level right below where I buy in at, you know what I mean?
all right,
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm making small tweaks, you know, just like everybody here. 'Cause I've also started adding a little bit more cash in the ones I'm in now too, you know.
all right. Well, if all goes well, then I'm gonna buy into Bull
Yep.
tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Monday.
Yep.
And I'm also looking to buy into more covered calls because I made a cool $30 the other day.
Okay. That'd be cool.
So if Google is in the green tomorrow or on Monday,
Yep.
then then that's a good sign that There's going to be some nice covered calls for sale.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So then I guess congratulations on GIS. That's a good win. You know, we'll see how bowl works out for you, and then maybe GPK or some of these other ones I'm in hit this coming week. Probably get together. You want to get together again next week and do it again?
Let me see next week. Let me see if I'll probably be. When is next? Let's see. Today's the
Oh wait,
19th,
next week is like Thanksgiving, isn't it?
26th. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I mean,
Right.
what day is Thanksgiving? Like,
Thursday,
I
right?
think it's Friday or Thursday. It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be available on Saturday. If we don't do it next week, then it's gonna have to wait till like December 18th.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get back up into it in maybe this next week or a couple weeks and put something else together.
Alrighty,
All right.
sounds
Cool.
good.
Cool. Cool. Well, I'm gonna stop the
Yeah, I'll
video.
shoot you a message if I buy in the bowl or not.
All
So,
right. Sounds great. Good luck.
all right.